Hey guys.
What up? It doesn't say we're online. Oh yeah, it does say we're live. Sweet. So what's our game
How are
plan?
you?
Good. How are you
Hello.
guys?
I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay. You work today, Michelle?
Yeah, I got off at 9, so I'm just ready to get this over with.
Okay. Who else is coming in with us?
I invited Bree and Kaylin, so there's Bree right now. What's up, Bree?
What up?
Hey, Bree.
How you doing?
Oh, so what's our game
Well,
plan?
you know, it's been interesting because Bree
Why
and
is Kaylin calling
Josh
us now?
Allison.
You trying to call?
I think that's Kaylin sending us another invite.
Yeah, I think so too. Did you send her one, Michelle?
Hmm?
You sent Caitlin an invite?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna text that to Kaylin. I think. Um, so yeah. Let's see if she can. No.
All right. So what are we doing tonight?
Are we doing module 4, right? That's what we're doing.
We need to do both because we have one due tomorrow. We have a module 5 due tomorrow too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, they're both due tomorrow. Well, oh, no, one is due tonight.
Well, both the hangouts are due today.
No, they're, oh, yeah, wait.
They're always due on Sunday, I think.
Oh, you're right. July 24th. But it says from the 17th to the 23rd. So does he expect us to have them done by today?
Wait, what'd you say?
It says group. Oh wait, no. It says group 1 hangouts for July 17th through the 23rd are due today by 11:59. And then it says hangouts from July 24th to the 30th.
Right. So we sent ours in yesterday when we discussed some things.
Okay, so these are gonna go in the next one, like the ones that due until
Right.
the next one isn't due until the 31st. So
Right.
did we get enough in for last week?
I get what you're saying, Bree. I'm confused. I feel like we did not do it like that
Yeah.
I thought this one was going in
because
today.
I thought that today counted for like we can put that in a Dropbox too.
Right.
I didn't know it was previous week goes into the Dropbox on Sunday.
Yeah, the week ends, I think, for him on Saturday, and then the
Okay.
Sunday. But the module itself is not due, like the assignment that's associated with that is not due until today, and then the other one is tomorrow. Which I guess he expected us to video about that one today.
Did you guys meet earlier at 5? I think you said 5:30 or something.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, we didn't.
Hey, Kaylin.
Hey, sorry. I sent it, then you sent it, but it's cool. I was waiting.
I didn't see it, so I just was like, I thought you didn't do it yet, so my bad.
No biggie. Hey, y'all.
What up?
Hi. So I was going to ask the question, Bree, did you and Josh and Allison get together earlier this week and discuss the plot?
No,
No.
I didn't know we were supposed to.
We were
Okay.
going to Thursday. Wednesday didn't work out, and then we're supposed to do
Okay.
Thursday night, and then go out in. And
So
she got
who?
home from Florida today.
Yeah,
Wasn't
she said
able
she had to
to.
work.
Now she's at work till like 11. I think.
Oh,
Who?
she said she emailed you though, Josh.
Yeah, she did say she emailed you.
What
Her
day?
opinions.
Wait, let me
She
check my
said,
Gmail.
yeah.
Because it wasn't in my Western.
It might have been in your Gmail.
Because you sent us a Gmail like once, I think.
Okay, so did anyone think about the devil's advocate and the dialectical technique?
So did y'all discuss that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We met earlier this week.
Okay.
Sorry. We met earlier this week. Myself, Deb, and Nigel to discuss like our program or what we would want to bring, and we use that technique or whatever. Did y'all have like any idea at all what y'all would want to do? Because we kind of have to be a little combative, or not really, but
No, I mean, because I think I was supposed to be an observer this time, or the devil's advocate, and I think Josh and Allison were supposed to have a conversation in front of me.
oh, but wait, do you have what Allison sent you?
She sent it to Josh. She didn't like CC me on it.
Because if you have it, then you can just go based off that, and then Michelle and Bree can still be observers, and then Deb and I can tell you what ours was, and then we can.
That's fine. Josh, are you able to find it?
Josh, are you able to get a hold of what Michelle sent you? I mean, what
Allison.
Michelle.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Sorry, I was on mute. I didn't know that.
No,
I'm reading it right now. I found it. Sent to my Gmail. Can you hear me?
Yeah, well, I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have it. I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
I found it on my Gmail. Yeah, I'm reading it.
So what is while he's reading that, can we, has anybody read what we have to do for module 5?
Yeah, we were supposed to be
Come
like,
up with a new logo.
and we're supposed to basically write down as many ideas as we can in regards to creating a new logo for Western. And then we were supposed to give those ideas. Well, the group, the facilitator will ask group members to share each one of the ideas that they wrote down at the table, and let each group member provide one idea. And the facilitator should write these ideas down in a place that is visible to all group members. Flip chart, central piece, like different places to display that. After the group has gone around the table once, go around again as many times as the group wants to get all the ideas that members are willing to share. This process should result in a list of possible ideas, and then we're supposed to rank them. Number 1 being the best, and so forth and so on. And then it says, facilitator should collect the group members' ranked lists and tally the results by adding the ranked numbers for each proposed idea. So if an idea was ranked number 1 by 4 different group members and number 2 by 2 members, its score would be 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus blah, blah. And the proposed idea with the lowest score is the one most preferred by the group. Ordinarily, the facilitator would do this scoring process alone to ensure confidentiality to the group members. But if time is limited for your group, it might be a good idea to have other group members help with the scoring process. If necessary, limit the options to the top 3 or 4 ranked items and repeat steps D and E to find the idea that is most preferred by the group.
And we have to, okay, so we need to discuss all of this tonight and have it all written up and turned in tomorrow, correct? And
Yes.
all of this has to be into the Google Doc by 11:59, correct?
Yes.
Well, we discovered that this hangout for today isn't even due until, Bree, what'd you say, next week?
July 31st. Because the
So,
one
like, the stuff
last week were due yesterday.
You said what?
The ones for last week were due yesterday. They were from the 17th to the 23rd.
So that was due, but aren't they due today or is it due
They're due
on the
today.
23rd?
They're due. Okay, I know the assignment is due tomorrow night, though. What
Yeah.
tonight?
Right. So our hangouts are due tonight, and the assignments are due tomorrow.
But the hangouts are the dates he has listed is from the 17th to the 23rd. So I
It's
think
like
I'm
the previous
guessing-
week.
But I'm guessing he's assuming that yesterday we would have already gotten this work done, or no?
right, but I mean, there's no telling. Like,
Oh, and we only get we're only supposed to meet 2 hours a week. So as long as it's total 2 hours. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
does it?
Deb, did you put our link in the Dropbox?
I did.
Okay, cool, because I submitted ours too. And then we could put this one in the Dropbox too, right? Or no?
Well, it's not going to count till next week.
It's not going to count till, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Today starts a new week of hangouts.
Did anybody
Okay.
come up with the logo for Western?
I want to be kind of, I mean, not to say just keep the logo, but does it say that a group member can't keep the logo? Or can't vote to just keep it? Or do we all have to come up
Oh,
with
to
one?
keep the logo. No, it says we have to create a new logo, but it doesn't say anything about keeping the old one.
Okay.
Wait, what's the Western logo? Is it a W?
Let's start with what we've got, group, I guess, and then I can show you my logo that I created, just something, and then maybe you guys can think about it.
I mean, we can write things down while we discuss the other thing, because ultimately we're supposed to write down what our ideas are and then pass them to one another. So I guess if everybody just likes to keep it short, so that we're able to get through it faster, if everybody wants to come up with like 4 ideas while we're talking about this, then that might help speed along the process.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have
first
an
thing first,
idea.
are we about to do the first assignment, which was to discuss the,
Yeah, but I need to know what Allison said.
yeah, so go ahead. Josh, if
Okay.
you want to present it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Josh.
Pull it up here. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I'm sure. So one of the things that she says too, and that like I was thinking, is just like a support group for people that haven't like gone through it, like just setting up networks and stuff like that for kids who are going through school for the first time. Just connecting them with maybe other kids who are dealing with the same type of thing, like first generation college students. So that was one of the ideas. And then another one she sent me was study tables, to kind of, study group study tables to help them, with their first year classes, to keep them up to date and to kind of keep them at their classes and stuff like that, so they don't fall behind and they don't, because I think that's a big part of it. It's, first year kids get overwhelmed and they fall behind and, they don't end up going back. So those are the two main ideas that she sent me for that one.
Okay. I mean, I guess then as the devil's advocate, I'm supposed to bring up things that weren't necessarily brought up in that. I mean, I guess with like the support group and study tables, I guess I would think like about children feeling singled out, or I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of distractions when you go to college, especially if that's not an environment that you're used to, or you have, family support or anybody in your family that's really experienced that. So in that, I think it's probably easy to get distracted and not necessarily so would the groups would they be required to go to these like meetings, the support group and study tables, or is it optional? Or
It's open to all first. I'll read you exactly what the email said. Try to be more specific. So some sort of support group or a set of study tables could play a big role. We could use the money that we're provided to provide the support groups and study tables with snacks and drinks, meeting So that maybe they can meet once a week, open to all first-generation college students as a resource and a strong place for support. And at the end of the semester, it would be good for the school specifically to reach out to the students and give them a little support to help motivate them and keep going and keep them going along the strong path. And then I think that weekly study tables for first generations to come and go as they please, so wouldn't be required, could be a great way to keep students on track. So no, it wouldn't be something required. It would be an option for first generation kids to go and study if they wanted to, and to try to help them out through the first year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess with it being optional, that would be kind of cause for concern. I mean, it's already a lot of pressure being a first-year student coming into that environment. So, I mean, I guess do the support group and study table, do they act independently, or like are they two different things?
No, they're the same thing. It's study table and a study table and a place for new first generation college students. So it would be the same thing, just like for kids who either need help studying or for kids who are just trying to adapt themselves for the first time to college, and just trying to basically trying to adapt. So she said provide snacks. Obviously for first year freshmen coming in, food is very important. So just providing even snacks and stuff like that could go a long way to help them out.
Is that similar to the class? Like, is there a first year experience class?
Okay, now I think we should chime in, Deb. I think it's our time to shine.
You first, Kaylin.
Okay, so we had a conversation about this curriculum or program called Find Your Voice. We were talking about it, and the thing that we brought up was, well, one thing that we suggested or came to the consensus about is that there's already a program, first year experience, which majority of first year students have to, well, not have to take, but are encouraged to take. Being a first year instructor, I've noticed that there's been a change in curriculum. Now they're moving towards this year, well, last year was a pilot year, but this year is a new year where they are really pushing understanding differences of different races, because you have a lot of people who live in communities where there are only people like themselves, and they come to college and universities and they don't know how to interact, they don't know anything about these people. And so I thought instead of jumping at our university and be like, hey, you should do this new program, we should partner with first year experience, being that they already have an audience which we would want to serve, but number two, they already have the gateway. So we could come to them and say, hey, we have this curriculum called Find Your Voice. I'm going to let Deb explain exactly what it is. We know that you are willing to update your curriculum based off of the needs of the student. We see that this is an issue that students have, being that we can get them right when they come in, like the door for college, and then use our budget of $5,000. So we said using $2,000 of our budget to redo the curriculum or add our chapter of Find Your Voice into the curriculum of first year experience, so the FYE book, because I know that's a book that's already used. So we would use $2,000 of that to be like, hey, so you guys don't have to worry about funding that. Because a lot of times people have phenomenal ideas, but you have these ideas and you don't have any money, and a lot of times money speaks. So if we're coming to them and say, hey, we have this idea for curriculum, we have $2,000 so that it doesn't come out of your pocket, we're just asking that you teach the curriculum to the students. That's the first thing. And then we use another $1,000 for, so it's $2,000 for that, $1,000 for a speaker, $500 for a scholarship, because Deb is going to explain in depth why we would need the scholarship and things like that. And then another thing that was discussed is T-shirts and possibly having an RSO on campus, which would follow up with the Find Your Voice curriculum altogether. So I will let Deb go into further detail now, because my partner and I, we had some good ideas. So
Yes, we did.
Your turn, Deb.
Okay, well, let me tell you a little bit about Find Your Voice. Basically, it's about not comparing yourself to others. Let me try to see where I want to read from. Let's see. Finding your voice means you have to discover the courage to walk in your own personal greatness. When you can understand that you have a voice and that is uniquely yours to develop and to share, you will stop allowing yourself to be diminished by the voice of others. You will no longer define yourself based on what others are doing or saying. And the woman who wrote that, I can't pronounce her name clearly, but we would pay her to come and be our guest speaker beginning this curriculum. We feel that a lot of times when first-year students or first-generation students come to college, you're right, Bree, it is a lot to take in. And there's a lot of things going on and they do feel out of place. So finding their own voice would allow them to figure out what really motivates them, what is their core essence, and help to strengthen them to become more productive human beings. We want to not just educate students, but we want them to have a sense of awareness, a sense of independence, because coming to college is a lot that's required of students, regardless of first generation or first year students, period.
Right. Nichelle, were you supposed to chime in at some point?
No, she's an observer.
Yeah, I mean, I already talked to him about all of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm already hit.
Things that we also discussed were, number one, what is why is retention so high or low? Yes, why is retention so low? So the main thing that who had a question? Sorry.
Are you asking it or is it a return?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, okay.
So the reason that we came up with as a group, number one, is resources. I had my main thought and process were towards minority students. You come to a college or university, and it's not that you don't know what you want to be or you don't know who you want to be. It's the fact that you've gotten here and now you don't have the financial resources to be who you want to be. That was my biggest push, is that there needs to be a better environment, a more inclusive environment that shows minority students and all students, because that was the biggest thing. It's not just minority students that have this issue. It's just that minority students are at a higher risk of dropping out of colleges and universities because of what? And I feel as though the biggest factor of that is financial resources. Because Deb and I had some dialogue because she was just like, oh, it's because they don't believe in themselves. And I was like, well, I don't think that's it, because I didn't come to college not believing in myself. I came to college definitely believing in myself. I just came here without any money. It's a difference.
I had
go ahead.
I said that they were underprepared.
Yeah.
And just like Bree said, lack of encouragement from family and peers. They have personal problems or emotional problems.
Mm-hmm.
I did say including substance abuse because I read that out of an article that I printed out, ways faculty can encourage student retention, lack of involvement. So when you talk about resources, and Kaylin was saying if she didn't know Michael Couch and Shanta James, she may not still be enrolled at Western.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for find your own voice or find your voice is because she found her voice. She found the courage to say, look, I don't want to leave. I want to do me. I want to be somebody. And she found the necessary resources or the people to do that. Well, we need other people We need other students to have that same mentality. You can't always get it by, someone over your shoulder, I believe. You need to find it within yourself. No one's going to give it to you. You have to go out and find it.
So, what else did we discuss? So we discussed that. We also discussed, sorry, I'm trying to plug my phone in. But, crap, what else did we talk about? We talked about, so finding your voice. So a lot of people come to colleges and universities, and I use this as an example. Like Kanye West found his voice. He found out that in the way he found it out is very different the way college found it. College is not for everybody. Sometimes there's a really big push for education, being the sole primary out of debt and poverty and all these other things when that's not necessarily true. I, to this day, cannot imagine Kanye West sitting in a college lecture hall educated. He's very too opinionated. I mean, he might have done well, but I don't know if he would have passed his classes. But he had to find what was best for him. And so with that being said, being that first-year experience, again, is already established, this would kind of give students a new view on college life and their life in general. So this new curriculum would be like, okay, you're here. Number one, do you really want to be here? Number two, if you don't want to be here, these are some other avenues and things that you can do. Because a lot of things, people be like, oh, well, if you don't have a degree, you can't be anybody. That's not necessarily true. There are tons of somebodies who don't have a degree. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I just thought about? I'm listening to you talk and me being the devil's advocate. If we're trying to, I love the program. I think it's bomb. But I think if we're trying to make kids stay in school, how is the program going to tell them, like, oh, maybe school isn't for you?
Yeah.
If we want you to come back to school.
Okay, we want you to stay in school, but we want you to stay in school if school is. We don't want you to waste. You know how many people waste their money? Like, I feel like this would be like a epiphany moment. Like, okay, school. Here's the thing. Either school is for me, so you have the decision. Is school for you? Yes, it's for me. Now, how can I be successful in school? Now, finding your voice. You have RSOs and things to find out who you are, be around people that are like you. You also will have financial resources. You also will see people that are like you. You also will have this. You also will have that. But the primary weaning point, I feel like you got to kind of wean them out a little bit, because what we don't want is to have people like Drake who were 6 credits short of a degree. He said that he was 6 credits short of a degree, and he was like, no, never mind. You done wasted all that time and all that money when we can get them when they're first coming in the door, and then be like, okay, if you're not sure about this, then how about you take a couple classes, maybe you are part-time and you're doing something else like volunteer work or hanging out with Drake. I don't know. Something that best services them. Like,
well, the thing of it is that we know statistically. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. You go ahead.
What are you saying?
I'm just wondering, like, is this class, like, if it's something to, like, kind of figure out if they want to go to school or not, if it's something they want to do, is it going to cost them a lot too, or is it?
No, it's already a part. See, that's the thing. Like, majority of first-year students already take this class. Over half of first-year students already taken this class. So they already have to take the class. This would just be a part, like a chapter within the curriculum. Because now the curriculum talks about study habits. So the study hours and all that stuff, that's already included in this curriculum. Now they're pushing towards this year for certain, let's talk about this white and black matter, which is great, fantastic. But now we need to talk about who you are as an individual and if this is for you. That. And if it is for you, how can we keep you here? Because a lot of students want to be here and they don't know how to stay here. And like Deb said, I had determined in my mind, I'm staying here. I'm not going home. I'm not taking a semester off. I don't care what I have to do. I'll do just about anything almost to get my degree. And so I made those sacrifices. So I feel like sometimes people, like you said, they need a push, they need some encouragement, and they need to see people like them. Coming to this university, I didn't see many people like me. I had to go find these people. Like, Deb works in financial aid. Who knew this? Nobody. Like, so I don't know. It's just kind of important to have those spaces and not to like single out a group. But for me, I needed that, and that's kind of what gave me that extra push a little bit.
I mean, I think people they need to see the value in it. They need to see the value in education. I mean, it has been, I guess, scientifically proven or through research that college graduates, time after time after time, get paid, 3-4 times more than that of high school graduates.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess if you're able to put these figures in front of them and help them to see the value in it, and also help them see themselves in it, or help them find their voice or place in it, then ultimately they'll choose to stick it out. I mean, I personally believe that school has something to offer everyone, whether you go to get a certificate or learn a trade or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a 4-year degree. That may not necessarily be for everyone, but learning something and making yourself a more valuable candidate for whatever job or career path you choose, ultimately you need to invest in yourself, and it's getting people to see that those are the best investments to make. So,
and that's what we're going for with the Find Your Voice chapter in the FYS book.
Okay. Well, I will type something up because I know we need 1,000 words, and everybody's tired, and I'm off tomorrow. So I will write something up since I've talked to both sides. Beg your pardon?
I'm off till 2 tomorrow, Deb, so I can help out if you need to.
Well, that's great. All right. That's awesome. Okay, well,
I mean, you can email it to. I feel like we should all still get like.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do like a Google Doc, or are you just gonna do like a?
Oh, okay.
There's already
it is. It
What's
is.
the
We
name?
got a Google Doc already.
One already.
Yeah, she
It's
did.
in our email.
It is.
So, Deb, whatever you type up, if you email it to me, I can I get off at 7 tomorrow, so it's not due to 11:59.
Yeah.
So we can still. I feel like everybody should still, at least read it, give their input, whatever. So you're not just writing 1,000 words.
Okay.
That's just like
That's great.
I mean, we can answer a question. I mean, everybody that's on this call right now, because it's 5 bullet points. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 of us on this call, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, were there any more questions about the?
Here, I'll share my screen. Hold up, I gotta get back. Where is it?
I'm opening up. I ran on my notes yesterday, so I'm opening it up right now.
Can y'all see it?
Hold on, I'm going to look.
Nah.
Yeah.
I can,
wait. Oh yeah, I can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's 4 bullet points. 5, excuse me. What would you like to follow this decision-making technique? How similar or different was the discussion from the way you made this group? Was this technique useful? It's kind of all opinion. Nothing really. I'll do the 2 different types of decision-making techniques that dialectics include. Deb, if you want to answer number 5, I support you in that. 200%.
I'll take the challenge.
Why can't I say this word? Dialectical? Oh, there you go.
The other thing we had talked about too with the curriculum is putting in. They talk about leadership skills, and they have all of these programs up at Western to get students involved excuse me, if you're not coming from a middle school to a high school, it's always difficult. There's always a little bit of anxiety. You can find someone you can relate to regardless of your skin color. You need to find someone who kind of fits your personality, someone that you can, who understands you. And the same goes with the college or university. It's just on a grander scale. So in the curriculum also we talked about teamwork activities so that they would learn how to work as teams. Perhaps that may help them want to get into a sorority or a fraternity or an RSO organization, you know.
I'm
But
sorry to interrupt you, Deb. I'm about to delete what she has in that Google Doc right now and copy and paste what should actually be there because that's not right. The questions are not right. It's still 5 questions, but it's asking about the last thing we had to do, that's the raising the legal smoking age. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I'm about to update it right now. It's just not right at all.
great.
Yeah, it's talking about e-cigarettes and stuff.
I think that was my fault, honestly. I think I was going in that document when I shouldn't have been. I was discombobulated.
Oh,
So,
it's okay. All right.
Are we okay? Before we move on to the next thing, since we're deciding who's doing what for the assignment, I'm looking at the last dialectical technique instructions, and he's like, one thing to do in this larger group meeting is to address the question: if we had different assumptions about the source of the problem, what kind of solution would we recommend? Is this a better solution? We talked about that already.
yes, and what we
Is this a better solution than what we're currently recommending?
not
No, we
today, but what we talked about, Bree and Josh, is that we're talking about the racial tension, I guess, that sometimes is prevalent. And I talked about it. We talked about Black Lives Matter and things of this nature. And the thing of it is that I grew up during the civil rights movement, and one thing that bounded us together was church. So we said that if we feel that if the students, first generation students, one of the assumptions could be that they need to be more involved in faith, and so perhaps maybe having a Baptist church on campus, where they could. I know, right? But that
Well,
was
no, I don't disagree or not support, them
okay.
or having believing in something higher than themselves. But I think maybe a non-denominational approach might be a bit better. I mean, I was raised Pentecostal, so
No offense. I'm not saying whoa like that, but Pentecostal.
No, it is whoa. Yeah,
it's a little tight.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They
can't really move too much.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you gotta wear them.
I know they have 2 churches already up on campus. Are they non-denominational?
No, they're not, and I think that kind of intimidates some people sometimes when you have very strict ideals. Sometimes not anything against anybody's belief or denomination per se, but I think sometimes
religion is such a hot topic now. It wasn't when I was growing up. I mean, we said Pledge of Allegiance in class.
We said that too when I was younger. But no, I mean, I get the civil rights movement thing. My dad talked to me about that quite a bit. Grew up, he went to segregated schools and stuff growing up. But he and I have had many conversations about that. So I mean, it's very, very different.
Well, I definitely agree with the thing where it's intimidating because, I mean, I grew up Christian Reform too, so it's definitely be intimidating kids that aren't part of a religion, once they get there. So I definitely think that it's, yeah, especially.
But should we just make it where the only, what's the word? Should church be the only thing that we want to implement as let's do church? Because what if somebody
because I'm not saying no, but I'm at a point that I realize Jesus can fix it all. I definitely believe that. But with my own personal situation, this is just really personal. My sister is mentally ill, and when I say mentally ill, she's tried to commit suicide several times. And what I find that we do is we want to pray over it, and we want to pray over it, and we want to pray over it. And prayer definitely works, but sometimes people need some medication.
Right.
For real. You know what I'm saying? And so, not to say that prayer won't work, because I believe in it. I've been brought up in the church. But my sister needs some help, and she needs more than just prayer. She needs some medication to regulate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being completely honest. So I feel like too often we give this. I don't like to sound like this, but like
I
we
know
give
what you're saying.
like no, like there are other, cause like even this last episode she had, like my mom was literally just standing there praying. I'm just like, that's fantastic. But she was bugging out, y'all, like completely bugging out. She needs some medication, and not to say medication is gonna fix it, but I feel that's one thing I noticed that sorry Josh, as Black people, that we want to throw Jesus on everything, and sometimes it's psychological, sometimes it's deep within us, it's deep rooted issues that we really need some help. And
well, I think because a lot of things, and not to make this like a civil rights hangout call.
Yeah, sorry, Josh. Right.
Josh, welcome to the
a lot of things are stigmatized. I think that's what I'm looking for in the Black community, like counseling and
it's so
like, it's looked down upon it, and those are not options that African Americans, minorities, Black people, whatever, they don't think of them as options because. I mean, I guess for a long time they weren't options.
They weren't. Yeah. And what do we have? You would throw some Jesus on it, and it would be okay. And it's just like, listen.
It's just like, think about back in the day when life was hard. All you could do was pray. You couldn't do anything else about it.
My dad said, go to church, and that was your, that was your counseling.
You were sick, go to church.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I think we can move on now.
I did.
Yes, that around. So, do we have any other ideas? I mean, we could talk about mental health issues. I mean, don't be afraid. I mean, you don't want to say, well, we push drugs, but.
What? Wait, that's not what we're saying.
But I don't know. Should we have a mental health?
No, I definitely think in finding your voice, you should be able to talk and get some of that up out of you. Like, be able to have dialogue with somebody.
It is important.
Issues. Like,
it's important to have a safe place to
exactly.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So counseling, mental health, all of that. Having some
Western already offers.
But a lot of people don't know about it and they don't use it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's free, and I enjoy. Me personally, I
used to be in it faithfully.
Listen, come on now, because they was helping me through it. Okay? So.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I told you I was resourceful. I had to get it.
I'm proud of you guys. I really am.
Aww.
And when you gotta take care of you first. That's what's important. So, and then once you start learning how to do that, kind of fall into place after that. But learning how to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And not worrying about what other people think and say, but just learning how to take care of yourself, that is so important.
Which is what? Finding your voice. Okay, now curriculum coming together.
All right.
All right.
So what are we deciding on as a group?
I mean, y'all's was definitely more well thought out. Not that my group, didn't bring it.
But
I agree. It was.
I'm always on a winning team. Yes.
I'm always on a winning team.
We're all a unit, all right?
Yeah, we are.
Understand that.
We're all gonna get this grade together.
Yes. Okay. Right. You're right. Let's do.
Okay, so we're splitting up. So we'll turn. So we all are going. I'm sorry, I can't talk. We are all answering the questions tomorrow. Are we assigning numbers? So I heard you say Deb number 5. Is that how we're doing it?
She's okay with that.
I am. I'll take it.
Okay.
Josh, what are you saying?
I'll do whatever one.
Okay.
I'll do anyone. I don't.
Number.
I'm about to open it up right now because I didn't know.
Let me hurry up.
I don't have a poll up, so someone can just assign me one and I'll do it.
Bree, you put the new questions in the Google Doc, right?
Yeah, they should be there.
I'm about to open it now. I didn't look at it, but I'm just about to open it.
Well, tell me what it says, because it should.
Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, what is it like? Blah, blah, blah. All right, I got it. It's in there. What is it like to follow this? How did your group stick to the
I'll take number
instructions?
4.
I was posting there different.
Wait, unless you want it.
No, I'm just reading them. Go ahead. I'm
Dude.
reading out loud.
Or
I'll
I'll
do
take
3.
number 3. Dang it. All right, you got it,
Okay.
Josh.
Can I do one?
No, you take 3. I'll take 2. I'll take 2.
No,
You
do
3. I'll do 2. It's fine.
wait, whatever one you want to do. All right,
I don't
this
have
is
a problem.
one number 1.
Yeah. What was it
So,
like?
Kaylin, which one are you doing? 3 or 4?
Whatever. My favorite number is 4. But I'm gonna go with 3. Cause I don't even know what
No,
it looks
it's
like.
4 if your favorite number is 4.
I don't even have it open. What's the question? Cause I'm doing
Nope, you going with 4.
fine.
Should have came prepared.
I'll go
Okay,
with
so
4.
are you 2 or 3?
Just open the Google Doc.
I don't have it open.
Oh, y'all slipping.
Okay, so I'm doing 1. How similar? Who wants to? Why did Josh keep dipping out? Okay,
I
whatever.
think his internet connection is probably not.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Deb is doing 5. Kaylin, you're doing 4.
Mhm.
And then Josh is doing 3. Wait,
Wait, which one am I doing?
I forgot.
I don't.
2 or 3. It's 2 and 3 left. So whoever between you and Josh,
I'm gonna do
I'll do
3.
2.
rock paper scissors.
Okay, I'll do 2.
All right, I'll do 3.
That works. I'll do 2.
I'm writing my name next to it.
Okay.
I'm writing everybody's names next to the one they
How
sent me.
well did your group stick to the instructions? How well did you think we stick to the instructions, guys? I think we did a pretty good job.
I think we did a good job
I
given
did
the circumstances.
I think we did all right. I think us splitting it up and coming up with our own ideas and then coming back together as a group was, I think it was cool. Even though you guys didn't get to meet, but Allison still sent her stuff, so that's cool.
Right.
I'm happy I figured out how to start this live hangout also. I feel very accomplished.
Me too.
Shall
So
we
we gotta
move
do a
on
logo
to
that's
our
next
last
one?
thing?
Let's move on so we can get this done.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm down.
Did y'all come
Logo.
up with y'all's 4?
Huh?
Did y'all come up with 4 ideas for the logo?
I came up with 1.
Huh?
I got one real. The other one I was working on, but it's not completed. So I've got one that I want to present.
All right.
The floor is yours.
I didn't draw mine. I just kind of wrote down.
Okay.
But if you drew
Who's
yours,
gonna do the number thing? I mean, how do we do this
Oh
exactly?
yeah, we gotta make
One
us
of us-
facilitator.
or we can everybody can start an individual conversation with one of us and send them over, but
I can show you on a.
like a text. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like a thread. I'm like, what? I was so confused.
So
Who's gonna be the facilitator?
I can.
Cool.
So then everybody is supposed to, after you're supposed to text them, and then everybody is supposed to present their ideas, and we go around until we think we have enough, and then we put them in order of which we think is best. And then I have to tally. We have to tally them up. That's why I said 3 or 4. I mean, we can do 3. It's really up to y'all.
Each one is short and leading this and another property.
Just this is like a new artistic level type thing, right? So I'm getting this right.
No, it's just ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote some stuff down. So.
Okay.
So do y'all understand what we're trying to do?
Yeah, so we gotta come up with ideas and show them to you without showing everybody else, which is basically
just
sending it to
text
you
them.
as text.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it says facilitator will ask each group member to share one of the ideas they wrote down.
Okay, so is it bad that I don't know what the WMU logo looks like now?
No,
It's the
because
Bronco horse.
I thought it was like
Oh,
that.
it's just a Bronco horse?
I thought it was like the flower thing, or like it had.
You talking about that new thing they built that cost a lot of money and it could have been parking lots?
That nobody looks at.
Mhm.
Hmm,
That's
talking
turned
about
off for most of the year because we live in Michigan and it's cold and it's frozen. You know, I should spend money on that.
So it's the horse, or is it the weird
Okay,
plant?
I thought it was.
I'm gonna go for the horse. So all right.
Look,
I'm going to go to the Western page.
I just pulled it up to share with you.
All right, bet. Let me see. Oh, she just did that. Oh wait. So it's the Bronco. Okay.
I thought
It's
it
the
was
bunch of things.
Is it that, or is it? I just tried to scroll your screen.
yeah, smooth move Ferguson. I thought it was that. Oh well, there's an idea.
Okay, so you want me to text you my ideal? I didn't see.
Yeah, I think that's what it says. The sign-on facilitator, blah, blah, blah. Each person should write down as many ideas as they can about the problem. Do not show ideas to other members of the group. Facilitator will ask group, well, maybe you don't. Facilitator will ask group members to each share one of the ideas that they wrote down. Go around the table and let each group member provide one idea. The facilitator should write these ideas down in a place that is visible to all group members. I mean, I guess I could just share my screen and type. After the group has gone around the table once, go around again as many times as the group wants to get all the ideas. The group members should privately rank. Okay, this is the part that you may have to say. Group members should privately rank the options that are listed, with the rank of number 1 being given to the idea that they think is the best. So I guess we all go around and share our 3 or 4 ideas. 3. And then
One. Okay, I'm just teasing.
you said how many I want.
I said, how about one?
Oh, one. I mean, well then we could do that. That's fine. You wanna do? Let's do 2. Let's at least do 2.
Okay, I can scratch the other one. I mean, I can try to make it look like something.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself, Deb. It's all right.
Okay,
You're among friends.
all right.
All right. So I mean, I guess I'll share my screen and then just type up each person's idea. Should I do that? So then y'all know what y'all are ranking.
That's cool.
I'll put like
Did we gotta tell you our ideas first before you show us?
huh?
Do we gotta tell you our ideas separately and then you tell the whole group?
Y'all have to tell me y'all's ideas. I mean, you're going to be sharing them with the whole group. No. What y'all are sharing with me is just your ranking of the ideas.
Okay, I see.
Does that make sense? I was saying it wrong before.
I get what you're saying now.
All right. Let me,
Show ideas to other members.
so I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to write Deb, number 1 and number 2, and then so forth and so on. So then y'all can just do like, you can just be like Deb number 1 or Deb number 2. Does that make sense?
I gotta think of one more word for this thing. Let me see.
I'm reading this description. I'm just so lost. I mean, I'm not lost, but it's so much. It's so like
Wait, so am I supposed to tell my ideas too?
No.
Huh?
No. You have no ideas. It says the facilitator should not be writing down his or her own ideas.
Does it say that?
Yeah, and it says it in A.
Dang, I could have gave y'all my ideas then. Ooh, okay.
Text them to me. I don't tell nobody.
I mean, we could switch them.
Ain't not that good. All right, whoever wants to go first.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I know don't kill me for this one, but she mentioned this the other day, and I was like, oh my God, why is she saying this? And this is one of my ideals. Caitlin, she's not talking. Okay. Well, the first one I have is, and I'll drew it out here.
I hear that. I'm listening. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Let me find my first. Oh, here we go. Can you see that?
What does that say? Bronco what?
I can't see it. Oh.
I can't either.
Oh man.
When we start talking, it switches off of our screen, so if everybody just be like, it's quiet. Watch.
You just gotta click. You gotta click on her screen and it'll let you look at her
Look at the
only.
screen.
Like click on her little box.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Bronco horse going.
So WU and then the horse in the center. And then what does it say beneath that?
It says
Going for the reins.
Okay. I'll write that as going for the reins is your idea.
Okay, number 2 is here we go.
Lift it up some. Okay, now bring it over a little.
Back it up a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Education, diversity.
Oh, that's cool.
No. Sorry, that was rude. That was so rude. I'm sorry.
But you got it. That's it. Those are my 2.
I'm just over this diversity because we can have diversity with 5 black people at the table because we're all 5 different people. Inclusion, that's what we're missing. The inclusive language, the inclusive curriculum, everything needs to be inclusive to everybody. That's what our university is
You serious or
missing.
you passionate?
So stop saying diversity. Sorry.
You serious or are you serious?
Diversity is more than just color, though, Kaylee.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But we keep putting, let's be a diverse university. We are a diverse university, but what about the inclusion? Being inclusive to everybody's experience, inclusive to everybody's thoughts and opinions. We don't do that at Western. But we keep preaching diversity. We have that already. What we're missing is the inclusion. But I like the other one, Deb.
Okay.
I guess that's what I meant. That's what I was saying.
They both look good.
Caitlin.
All right, go ahead, Caitlin.
Okay, Josh. Josh, look like you
Go.
ready.
I got one. I don't know if it's good.
Let's see.
I didn't finish. I'm a bad artist.
All right.
Where Michigan unite.
What did it say?
Oh, that's so cute.
I like that. I don't have no ideas now.
What?
That's good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it looks good. What colors would you have it in? Brown and gold?
Yeah, brown and gold.
With that. All right. You have one more? Or?
I mean, it doesn't have any like saying. It's just kind of generic. It's just kind of something like that. There's no saying that goes with it though. But
All right. Who's going next?
Okay, this is I didn't draw because 1, I can't find my pen, and 2, I'm a bad drawer. But this is what I was thinking, okay? So a circle. And, okay, so this is not this is a bad idea because I only made it for right now because I didn't think. Okay, but I was like a circle, whatever, with like President Dunn's face in the back, and brown and gold because I'm a bad. Okay. Okay. So the second one is a W, like a huge W, and then like that little tree thing we got now. It's not a tree. It's like a plant sculpture, whatever it is. That can be like around the W and make it like naturey since we're Broncos and stuff. But that's as good as it got.
Right. What you laughing at, Kaylin?
So my idea is that's all I got. That's supposed to be the horse. That's my
I'm
horse.
sorry. That was hilarious.
Looks great.
I love Deb Blood pictures. It's hilarious every time I see it.
But
This is cool.
and my other one would be the same thing, but with the horse in front of the WMU. Very, very, simple.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now y'all have to put these in order. Can y'all still see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how do we vote?
I guess just text them to me. Is that too much? What do y'all think is the easiest thing?
I think we can just text it because it'll get there to you like immediately.
All
I don't
right.
know how can we do it. How am I sending mine? So would it be like Deb 1 and then put like 1? I don't know.
You can just I guess just Deb 1 or 2, and then I'll know, and then put whatever.
So I'm gonna just put them in the order that. Okay, I got it. How am I do it?
Put Deb 1 or Deb 2, and then Josh 1 or Josh 2, and so forth and so on.
You said our top 4?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's not mine. Whose is it? Okay. Oh, I think it's for Taylor to be. Oh, you did black, so.
Kaylin, I'm confused by yours.
My last one is 2, not 1. My bad.
Oh, okay. All right. So give me a second. I gotta tally these up. So y'all don't need to see my screen anymore.
Say, can we see your screen?
Let me see. I don't think y'all need to see it anymore. Oh, I don't know if you do. You need to see it still?
No.
No, I'm
I
good.
don't think so.
All right.
Yes, I just spend my life.
Don't wait no more, girl. Do you know how old this is, Penny?
I
This
should
is
have
like
12 numbers, right?
2008. I
And
remember
I
on
should
this
have
episode.
16 numbers. Because each of y'all sent me, no? Yeah, I should have 16 because each of y'all sent me 4, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Damn. Oh, she is. Nuts. Are you still Italian?
Yeah. You know what, Kaylin, yours is confusing me. That's what it is.
Why?
Because, let me, here, I'll text you.
Okay.
Because your number 3, your third one is not an option because it doesn't exist.
Oh, my bad. There you go. Sorry.
I was up here like, this is not right.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Before Callie was, you know, nuts.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, it was nice. It rained. concerned about.
Two, three, four. I'm missing something somewhere. Sorry.
Are you done now?
No, I'm rewriting it because I was like short one number. Or-
Oh, I thought I could. Just make sure. Oh, girl, bye. I got to meet a ponytail. Okay. Oh, God. I'm not gonna put you.
I think I found where I messed up. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Bet. All right. Let me go back to what I'm supposed to do. What was I did with the lowest score is the one most preferred by the group. Ordinarily, the facilitator would do this scoring process alone to ensure competition, like blah, blah, blah. If necessary, limit the options to the top 3 or 4 ranked items. I mean, I can tell you. Just tell y'all what the number 1 is.
Whatever the direction says, I don't care. What was number 1? I want to know what won.
Well, Deb's number 1, and then Michelle's number 2 tied, but they tied because you had 1 vote.
I was so confused, like who wrote it, but I voted for myself.
Well, it's not, yeah, but then Josh's number 2 idea had 2 because it was somebody's second option.
Okay. Wait, what? So what won? Deb?
I would say Deb's number 1 because that was everybody's number 1.
Yeah, then that wins.
Congratulations, Deb.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But so what are the questions though that we are supposed to answer in regards to this?
Mama, I'm not about to get up.
What do I get?
What do you want? Do you want us to get a card and sign it and get you some chocolate covered strawberries from Harding's?
Candy.
Candy.
Yep.
You don't have diabetes or anything that run in your family, do you?
Mm-mm.
All right, we'll get you some candy. Then.
Oh, you so sweet, Bree.
Yep. All
Oh,
right.
that's what she has. We didn't she got diabetes in her family.
We're gonna get you some
like,
red pine.
What kind of candy you like, Dad?
No, I'm just teasing. You guys don't have to give me any
We're gonna
candy.
get you some cinnamon Jolly Ranchers.
Okay.
Ew. What? That sounds
I
horrible.
like Jolly Ranchers.
Cinnamon flavor do not sound good.
Yeah, they're good. You don't like cinnamon? I love cinnamon.
No, not
No.
cinnamon flavored candy.
Man, what? I love cinnamon. Yo, some red
You
hot.
probably like big red. Oh, you're nasty.
Don't come for me unless I
You're
say for you, okay?
You're nasty.
All right, whatever. As long as you know. But anywho, so next steps are. What did you think of the process used to generate ideas from the group? This is not really relevant. Wait, let me make sure she copied and pasted the right things. Reading these. I don't know. Questions. Yeah, it's actually before. I guess Allison, would you advocate using this process? She had like put her name next to one of these, so I don't know if she intends to do it or what. How is this process different from two? All right, yeah. So it's 4 questions. For this one. So Allison put her name next to one of them, but I don't know how she intended to answer the question. I mean, I guess because if we get off this call in like the next 14 minutes, that'll be an hour and a half. So I guess if we chat with her for like 30 minutes, then that'll get us to our 2 hours for the week, and we can kind of just explain to her what we discussed during this. When is this sheet? Oh, wait, this sheet is due tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we just got to get it done.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess, is there anything else that y'all feel we need to discuss or
Well, let me
look at the questions?
yeah, I'm gonna look at the question before so I can make sure that we all. So we decided on Deb's number 1. Yes, because I forgot the most votes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okie doke. So what are the questions? What do you think process?
It's gonna be
I'll
90
do
degrees.
number
What do you
3.
think of the process?
88 on Tuesday,
You should
89
generate
on
ideas
Wednesday.
for this group. What was it
I'll do
like
number 3.
I'll do number
Okay.
2 again.
Oh, I like number 3. Okay.
I can do it. I can do a different one.
No, it's cool. I just
Oh, I already changed.
no, it's cool. No.
It's cool. I think I forgot the
Dang, you put
apostrophe.
my name on her so quick. You was like dope on it already. Oh.
It's the apostrophe
Bet.
between the I and the C, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, I could do,
Allison. Oh, maybe she wants to do that one.
but she wasn't on this, so I don't know.
We'll put somebody else's name next to it too.
Kaylin, do you want to do number 1 or number 4?
Number
Read.
1.
You read it already?
No.
No.
All right. Don't do number 1 then. I'll put your name next to it.
Kaylin, it's 2 N's at that. Kaylin. Okay.
Kaylin.
I'll put 2.
Kaylin.
Don't come for me. I know how to spell your name.
No, I didn't know that it was 2 N's. I mean, I
Oh.
thought it was just like a. I don't know what I thought it was. Really.
All right, cool. So we got all those. So then we'll do a break on this one.
I got number 2,
I
right?
don't have to do one?
Nope, that's your reward, girl.
Yes.
Not serious.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Don't you just love us?
I do.
So yeah, all right. So I guess we all just type these up.
I I get off. I'm gonna start doing this tonight, but like, what time do you guys want this to like? I mean, it's due at 11:59, but I feel like let's not wait till 11 o'clock to be like, all right, is everybody done?
I mean, I guess
I'm gonna do mine tomorrow too.
Mine will be done
Yes.
before 5 o'clock.
5 is a good time. Did you say the same thing, Kaylin?
Well, I don't get off work till 7, so give me till like 8 o'clock.
That's
Is that cool?
Who's gonna submit it though? Like,
Well, if I'm the last person on it, then I'll submit it
Yeah,
once
last
I do what I have to do.
all right.
But I'll
Can you
I'll
submit
text
both?
you guys and make sure.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
If you don't
Can
have
you
everybody's
submit both?
response, just send out a text and say, hey, I need.
Yeah, I am. I was just gonna be like, make sure that I'm gonna put it in the group. Like, okay, I'm about to submit it to make sure everybody did what they gotta do. Blah blah blah. What about for the other one? Same thing.
We already yeah. I mean that they're both due tomorrow, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying, okay, that's fine.
I mean, yeah. Just make sure it's in. You said 8 o'clock. That's our goal.
All right, that's cool.
And then when do we have to submit this? So you about to just drop this in there right now, but this is following week, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did we get to 2 hours last week?
I don't know.
Really, I have no idea because I was counting Sundays as like a part of the week, and I didn't know that. I mean, today I found out that that wasn't.
Drop this in both of them.
Because this one is definitely.
Yeah, that's what I
how
said.
often it is,
Use
but
this
is
one.
definitely-
Yes, use this one. We just gonna have to meet later this week.
No, I'm saying drop it in both weeks.
I don't think you can submit both for both weeks.
All right, cool. Just do it for this week then, because this will certainly put us close to where we need to be.
Yeah. And then I submitted one
Yeah.
and Deb submitted one.
That's for last week though. The week ended.
Oh, because I did this one. Okay, so I have to
23rd.
submit this one. So
Well, I
y'all
don't
want me
know.
to put this one in both Dropbox? Is that a
No,
joke or
just
that's
put it in
serious?
for the week starting on the 24th.
Okay.
Because I mean, it just
Okay,
is
that's
what it
cool.
is at this point in regards to last week.
Yeah. I just like that's so whatever.
Yep, it
That's
says.
fine.
So the next one is the 24th through the 30th, then the 31st through the 6th. So
Why are we putting it in both?
we're not.
We're not.
We'll put it in the one for the 24th through the 30th.
Yeah, we're putting it in the right one.
Okay.
But we have some in for last week
Then
already,
we have
right?
2 in. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I just want that's cool. Okay, so I'll put this one in. I'll do it now, really, cause not now, but now. Let me hang
All
up
right.
so I don't
Like
forget.
that.
So we got everything understood. Do we fill in Allison? We could just text and just have her.
I mean, we're gonna have to talk at some point to get to 2 hours.
She wanted us to send her the link to this.
It's all done though. I mean, if she still just wants to look over it.
She just wants to watch it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, then,
That makes
Nicole,
sense.
that's on you.
Yeah, I'm about to do when we hang up. I'm gonna do it as soon as we get
You
off
know how to
this.
do it, right? Submit the
I can
link.
just copy and paste the link and put it in a Word doc. and
That's
submit it.
Kaylin and Deb. They're the experts.
But I mean, that's just what you do. You just copy the YouTube link, right, and put it in the Dropbox.
Copy
I mean,
it.
put
No,
it in
you
the Word
copy
doc.
it. No, copy it to a Word. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Put
All
our
right,
names on it.
no
And you-
worries. Oh, put our names in it.
Yeah, and then you could just say who was the kind of like who's the double advocacy and the the dialectical technique, who was all that and who was this and that.
Sounds like a plan.
That information is on the bottom of the debrief. So if you need that to reference it while you.
All right, sound like a plan. Sound like a plan.
Sounds good.
All right, there.
Ew. Sorry.
Bless
God
you.
bless you.
That's gross. Okay, I'm hanging up.
Good night.
It's
Good
real.
night.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.